Alright, are we live yet? What the fuck? Yeah, can I please view that on YouTube? Okay, we should be live. This thing's just being fucking retarded. No, that's not. Fucking great shit, dude. What the fuck did I just put in this? Jesus Christ. Dude, of course my live streams just gotta start with this shit again. Dude. No. Wait. Should have it right there. Alright. Yo, so what is going on, everyone? We're just live streaming again. Dude, it's been forever. I haven't live streamed in fucking forever for a lot of reasons. My internet is pretty fucking dog shit, as you know. If I stream once, it's fine, but my internet is so dog shit. I don't know how the fuck Cox is still running, how the CEOs and stuff, how the people who own the company haven't been put in jail. They offer fucking service. They promise a service, internet 24/7 in exchange for money that you are going to give them that money, but they aren't gonna give you the service, and that's why I haven't been able to stream. One of the big reasons. It's yeah, if I was going to live stream every day, dude, I'm sure right now, since I haven't been live streaming for a long time, I could live stream every day for a week. That'd probably work. Then yeah, after probably about a week, every time I try live streaming, it'd probably start live streaming for 5 minutes, then my live stream would just crash. But yeah, this is well, Cox for you. They are scammers, don't go with them. But I don't really have a choice because of where I live anyway. Yeah, I'm really going to try not going on tangents. I was just looking at one of my past fucking live streams because I was fuck, dude, I really am that out of ideas of shit to fucking do, right? But yeah, I was just looking at one of these fucking live streams and I was like, dude, I fucking miss the shit out of this, dude. I don't really ever talk to anyone anymore, so yeah, I'm sort of in my room 24/7, haven't had school in 2 months, so
hey.
Yeah, either way, I guess I'm going to react to this now. Dude, Tucker Carlson, bro, it fucking sucks that he got fired from Fox News. I fucking am still coping with that shit. Dude, Tucker Carlson was absolutely amazing on his, Fox News show. I have no clue what happened to him. What... Dude, he's really become a, really more conspiratorial. Dude, I'm high as fuck, as always, but yeah, dude, I'm gonna try getting a feel for just speaking normally again, I guess. Dude, so I don't know what the fuck happened with Tucker Carlson since he started his Twitter show. It's he's just been throwing a bunch of just what the fuck type shit just left and right. I don't know. Dude, Kyle Rittenhouse, he was indicted for murder. But you said, a year ago, you covered him, but, at first I was dude, this has to be double jeopardy. There's a problem here. Dude, no, I looked it up, I looked everywhere, there's no double jeopardy. What the fuck is this about? He was indicted for me. I don't know why Tucker's just throwing around a bunch of just what the fuck stuff these days, but,
Hey, it's Tucker.
yeah, I haven't watched this full interview, but I watched a good bit of it, and from what I understand, dude, this is a bit old, but, yeah, Andrew Tate is, there was literally a clip of him saying, I want to rape you. But apparently, from what I remember of what I watched, Andrew Tate really goes on this tangent of, bro, I don't know what you're talking about, all these women are saying I'm not gay, and it's dude, could you bring these women onto Tucker Carlson's show? How about like you stop lying to him and tell him, yeah, bro, you know what, these women, bro, they're all saying I'm innocent. Here they are. How about I bring them onto your show? I'm sure Tucker would be glad to bring them onto your show, dude. But yeah, he's sort of going by the line. I have no fucking clue what's going on. And Tucker doesn't really follow with that, I'm guessing. And he's like, shit, dude, someone else who's like being falsely convicted by the Romanian government. And of course, with Tucker, like how his brain works, he like constantly thinks, oh yeah, the government is just trying to go after people. They're being so unfair and stuff. And yeah, I guess it's not that much of a surprise that he thinks that the U.S. government is interfering with Andrew Tate's fucking conviction procedures or whatever, because they really want him locked up, because there's a fucking conspiracy against him too, because there's a conspiracy against everybody who disagrees with the like left-wing status quo or whatever. But yeah, I don't really know. It doesn't seem like the left is getting that much more radical. It seems like the right, unfortunately, and I'm right-wing, so I fucking hate that shit. But on the trans issues, they're getting more radical. But, dude, remember when I said I would try not going on a tangent? Well, I'm gonna do that by shutting the fuck up and finally start. How far we... Dude, like, I'm just doing this more. How long will it have taken for me to start the fucking video that I started this live stream to watch? Well, I guess we're not gonna know now. Okay, 6 minutes. 6 minutes after I press the start streaming button for me to actually start the live stream. You know, that might be better than a lot of other times. So, for how rusty I am, I'll say that's pretty good.
Hey, it's Tucker
Dude,
Carlson.
hey, how about I go get my fucking drugs, dude? What the fuck am I doing? So, yeah, I got this shot glass. I don't have anything to put in it though, but yeah, it's a big F. I do have this vape. I have beer. You wouldn't think I'd have beer. I don't fucking... How the hell are you gonna steal that from this shop, right? No, actually, fuck, like this might be some liquor that I never have to steal. There's some clean liquor. It's not liquor, it's beer. I'm fucking retarded. It's in the attic. Why am I mentioning any of this? Oh yeah, I might go get it later on in the stream. And I shouldn't be streaming for 2... Dude, I said I would say it is like at least 8 minutes. Okay, let's start this
Carlson,
fucking live stream.
Imagine being a 6th grade boy in the United States right now. What are you hearing at school? What are they telling you on the internet?
Dude, probably two very different things. At school, they're probably teaching you about things that you would be like too fucking they're probably teaching you about things that you wouldn't bother checking out on the internet if it was posted there, because you're on the internet to have fun and you're at school to want to fucking kill yourself. But
well, they're telling you to stop being yourself. Sit still. Stop joking. Suppress your aggression. Share your feelings.
Dude, you see what I mean when I say this guy has fucking changed, dude? Like, what the fuck is all this? They're telling you to... Like, bro, it's like on Fox News, sometimes he would say some like, wait, what is this coming from? What? I don't really know where you're coming from on this, but okay. Dude, this is like just next level. What? They're telling you to stop. It's like, sit still. Yeah, they told me that a lot, and I had ADHD. That made me fucking want to shoot on my... Yeah, but, I mean, bro, okay, yeah.
Female qualities are virtuous.
Yeah, they did tell me to obey in school. That's...
Masculine qualities are oppressive.
I hope they aren't teaching that in schools, but hey, wouldn't be surprised. Apparently, I heard from some people. I don't speak to people often, especially nowadays. I'm sort of just an incel with no friends. Fuck, like I should get live streaming more then, but yeah, apparently in some very liberal schools in New York, that type of shit might be a thing. Not here, though. I mean, probably not in most places.
That's the message. In case it wasn't...
Wait, what the fuck is the message? Dude, I'm 25 seconds in. I need to really learn to shut the fuck up. Like, this is... Dude, this is bad. I have a disease.
Masculine qualities are oppressive. That's the message.
Where do they
In case it wasn't clear enough, schools around the country have removed urinals from boys' bathrooms. The male body itself is shameful.
Shit, I mean, that's... Dude, okay, just be an asshole. I know what he's saying is true, but schools have removed urinals. I will never use a urinal, fucking whether it's there or not. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe some people don't like seeing each other's. Why am I looking at images? Oh, they reversed it because it was too controversial. I mean, I don't know why the fuck they would do that. I mean, I personally don't fucking like the urinals because I'm not gay. And I don't want to see your cock, and I don't want people to see my cock. It's like, I don't know, if I go use the bathroom in my house and there is nobody in the house, I still lock the fucking door. Like, dude, my privacy fucking... I value it, you know? Maybe not all people the same. I don't fucking know why they did that. Probably not to shame fucking guys and shit. It's like, yeah, maybe it's I don't fucking know, actually. Why am I even
Sit
trying
down
to
when you
speculate on
pee
that?
like a good little girl. Views like
Hell
this are often
yeah,
called
dude.
feminism or woke politics.
But I swear to God, I do all these things. It's like, I sit cross-legged, I fucking sit on the... It's like, fuck, am I secretly gay and I don't know it? Dude, I used to be able to make much better commentary than fucking this.
But
Jesus
in fact, they
Christ.
amount to mass conversion therapy, an attempt to change the fundamental nature of people. Nothing like this has ever been attempted at scale. It's one of the most grotesque...
Conversion therapy is... Like, that also has a definitely... Yeah.
and destructive experiments in human...
Imagine if he actually meant they're trying to turn everybody, like, gay, and everyone who's gay, they're trying to turn them straight.
history. What would it be?
No, actually, I think conversion therapy is just... Yeah, the liberals are trying to turn all the gay people straight. I don't even know why I, like, open my mouth to speak sometimes when I'm fucking trying to commentate on videos instead of watching the video so I can commentate on it. Maybe I should do that.
Grotesque
Let me
and
try.
destructive experiments in human history. What would it be like to find yourself the subject of that experiment as a boy trying to become a man during the Biden years? Well, you might kill yourself.
Jesus.
Many have.
Yeah, I know. Like, trans people suicide rates are pretty high, but apparently, affirming them reduces their rate of suicide. Yeah, these people aren't fucking experiments. Like, dude, I'm pretty tired. I'm pretty high. I wish I was more drunk. I'm probably not in the best state. I mean, dude, I haven't fucking been speaking to anyone for a long time. My fucking flow isn't great. Dude. So let me try explaining this to him, dude. Basically, being trans, it wouldn't benefit you. It wouldn't benefit your parents to try indoctrinating you into being trans. The surgeries and all that are required to be able to become who you feel comfortable with, that costs money, so your parents will never have reason to do that. Your teachers, why the fuck would they have an incentive to do that? Most teachers, I'd imagine, if you want to become a teacher, it's because you want to help kids. Like, the job of teacher is, like... Dude, a lot of them, you don't get paid for overtime. It's a pretty stressful job, I've heard. My mother is a school teacher. I don't see why you would want to become a school teacher so that you could indoctrinate kids or whatever into that shit. But, dude, yeah, people just like being gay, dude. Some people are born just being sex attracted, and it doesn't make sense from an evolutionary perspective. why we're attracted to one another? Well, because we're sexually reproductive species. So by that standard, the evolution standard, gay people shouldn't exist. How does that happen? Well, the majority of people aren't gay. It's a defect. It's a mental disorder, and you could call that racist, homophobic. No, it's a mental disorder, just like gender dysphoria is a mental disorder. Homosexuality can't be treated. It can just be left alone because, well, you can live as a gay person. It sucks. You can't have kids. It's gonna be harder to find a partner and stuff. But yeah, trans people in the same way may be counterintuitive. What, you're born as a guy and yeah. Have you noticed that guys and girls, see, like Tucker Carlson makes this very clear that he holds this position. Men and women are very different on a neurological level. So, for example, girls tend to mature earlier than boys. There's a lot of stuff. The brain structure of a woman is different than the brain structure of a man. Now, there are neurological defects, there are mental disorders. Those things are real. They happen. And you could very well imagine, since there are real identifiable traits that match the how you would expect a woman versus a man to work. There are differences in the brain. It could, this isn't that far of a stretch given what mental disorders can be. Like the Aphroditism, that's legit a physical disorder. You wouldn't expect that to be a thing. That's pretty weird. Well, transgendered people, that doesn't make a lot of intuitive sense. If you've never heard of it, it's like, Jesus Christ, that's pretty weird. Is that even real? Yeah, it's real, but it makes sense too, because just like homosexuality, if that's gonna be a thing, that just makes sense. That's another thing. Like, most guys are typically attracted to girls, most girls are typically attracted to guys. That's one of the things that are common with both genders. Most of them tend to be attracted to the opposite sex. Well, that's just not the thing in some people. That's a defect. I think I explained this pretty decently, but he's just really going off of the basis. It's really just like two directions. Like, either you take the direction of this is a real mental disorder, no one's trying to indoctrinate you into having this disorder because it doesn't benefit anyone for anybody to have this, or you go down, oh well, they're just this is basically a conspiracy that the Democrats have to try to crack down all the way on your freedom and try to basically install authoritarianism. They're just trying to go at your kids because they're the most vulnerable and they're the most they're the most what's the fucking word, they can be subject to what's it called, being misinformed and being misguided the most, so we just start with the easier victims. That's basically his argument. But why would they do that by trying to do, nobody would want to follow through with this. Imagine if we told you to cut your dick and balls off. Why would anyone, how is anybody that stupid that they would be able to just be fucking indoctrinated into doing it? Do you know anybody who is that fucking brain dead? Even a child, okay? Even a child. They aren't gonna make 6-year-olds fucking transition, okay? Nobody's doing that. No one's doing that. Let's say 14-year-olds, 13-year-olds at the youngest, alright? Let's say that. What type of 14-year-old, what type of fucking 8-year-old would be so deeply autistic that you could confuse them into thinking they want to cut their dick and balls off? This just doesn't make sense. This wouldn't be an effective approach to propaganda trying to install an authoritarian state. This is clearly just a mental disorder, and you're having trouble wrapping your brain around it, and Like, this is just coping for, like, not being able to grasp with the reality of things. Like, this is a real thing. You just aren't used to it yet. And, yeah, there's always, like, with the older generations, they're like, oh, well, this is new. This is the new generation stuff. Oh, well, the new like, what the hell were they doing? Back in my days, we didn't do this. If you keep going with this, who knows where that'll lead you? You're gonna fucking die, motherfucker. And it's like, dude, no. People change. Generations change. Maybe 100 years down the line, who fucking knows? Maybe we'll be even more accepting of even more people. And it's like, oh, fuck, we gotta do that. What's next? Well, who knows? Maybe even more progress. That'd be great. I'd love for that to keep going.
You might decide to reject your own man.
By the way, yeah, the live stream's still going. That's pretty good. I should probably try to see if I have anybody watching, but I doubt it. Yeah. Hey, look, now I got one person. Dude, I hate how I'm probably always gonna be like my only viewer on every stream I ever make. It's like, dude, I sorta what's it called? Sometimes I get like 1 or 2 viewers who will come for like a week, 2 weeks, and they'll just like get bored. And it's like, dude, I can never like have a consistent audience. I can never have like actually keep fans long enough to grow my channel. But anyway, wow, I'm 1 minute in. How long has my live stream been? Seems like I'm great at rambling still.
And embrace androgyny, or even switch sexes. Girls are better? Fine, I'll become one. Or more likely, you might simply withdraw into.
I don't know how many people he thinks that could happen to. It's like, how big of a scale do you think this is happening on? Like, how many people do you think anyone knows who would be doing that? Do you think anybody knows more than like 2 people who might be doing that? I guess that's probably what he'd be implying. There's a big thing. I don't think anyone knows fucking probably some people know one person who did that. Very few people.
Porn and weed and video games, and give up on your life before it's begun. You might retire at 19.
I hate how this guy really has a like the new generation fucking vibe, dude. Like, just the new generation fucking, we can't do this new shit, bro. And it's like, yeah, he's a conservative. And it's like, I get conservatism. A lot of people are like, oh, well, they're just trying to conserve the fucking oppression and shit. It's like, nah, dude, we got a democracy that's pretty good. Apparently, it's a pretty fragile form of government. And some people are like, dude, we're trying to take it too fast. Of course, like, people want progress. What will pull the highest in the polls, I just said, like, what will pull the highest would be policies or people who say they want to make massive change, because people want progress. People get one life to live, and they want to see a lot of things change because, well, we want things to look forward to. But some people are like, yeah, let's take a step back. We have democracy. That's a big thing. We've had society for a very long time. This is a very new thing. It could just collapse. Let's just focus on keeping what we have here and not changing too rapidly. Like, just try to maintain what we had. Try to, like, go back to that. And then, like, in the future. But right now, we're just focusing on that. This is still too new to try to, like, keep going on, making even more progress. But it's like, bro, how long are we gonna stay? How long are we gonna stay before making more progress? It's like, yeah, I get democracy's fragile, but it's gotta stay robust. Like, we gotta stay, keep it moving, because that's how the world fucking works. Like, people want things to keep moving.
Dramatic form of suicide.
Jesus, what is a less...
Withdraw into porn and weed and video games and give up on your life before it's begun.
This is
so
retire
at 19.
Intense.
A less dramatic form of suicide.
Dude, again, like, how many people has, like, this horrible misfortune, the of indoctrination by Democrats. How many people have had this very sad life story of just oppression from the Democrat? Like, how many people, dude? Like, you're painting out this thing and just being like, well, this is fucking everyone, dude. I think the world is very different in a lot of people's lives today than he thinks it is. So I think maybe he should go outside, dude. Maybe, like, talk to him. Like, dude, I have no clue what's going on with him these days. Like, I hope he's not on drugs, but...
All around us, this is happening. Noticing it is forbidden, but that does not make it any less real. So it's probably not surprising that Andrew...
Yeah, it's sort of like a fucking... structural racism, everybody being racist. No, I don't notice it. Just like I've never seen anyone being racist around me, I've never seen anyone try to peer pressure anybody else, nor into doing drugs, nor into becoming trans. I've never seen either of those things happen. I've seen people try to peer pressure somebody into not being trans. I've seen people try to peer pressure others into not doing what they want with their own bodies, but and you know what, the second one might be a good thing sometimes. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really see that. How many people try to peer pressure you into being trans? How many people try to I don't know, like morally lecture you about how your lack of transness is just fucking like halting our progress of diversity. Like, how many people, dude? How many?
Tate was the most Googled man in the world last year. He offers a different vision. Tate is a former professional kickboxer who about a decade ago began posting advice.
Wasn't he a fucking scammer who just did, well, pretty much what, like, all of them do, just like, isn't he pretty much like, you know, the people you saw in ads all the time who are like, bro, I could give you this $1 million, bro, I could show you how to make $1 million. Bro, do you want this house? I could give it to you for free. I mean, I don't care. You could fucking have it, right? But no, you can't have it. I'll give you better than that. Basically, click on my link. Please fucking click on my link. I'll get money. And you'll get a lot of money, I promise. Where, like, they had so many of those that, like, they just started having guys just making them in the mountain with just, fucking shitty mics because they were just so popular. Like, wasn't Andrew Tate one of those guys just, like, offering a program that was sort of just who cares? And just hyping it up with a bunch of, like, videos of, you're gonna make big bucks here, dog. It's like, I don't know, and given that, I'm pretty sure that's what he did. That's how he built his career. I wouldn't be surprised. Again, a clip of him saying, I love raping you. I doubt that this guy is just... Oh, he's got no idea what's going on. Scam? He doesn't even know what a scam is. He's not... Oh, so, like, scamming, prostitute... All of that stuff, no, he's not into that. He doesn't know about any of that. Like, exploiting people... Oh, no, he wouldn't do that. I doubt it.
Social media. Tate's view is that men want respect above all. It's how they're wired. In order to get respect, men must become worthy of it. They must become more impressive. Wake up.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty fair. I don't see why we would want... I mean, to be fair, that's pretty beta, wouldn't you say? I mean, I don't really care. I mean, fuck, I'm the ultimate beta cuck. So I take great pride in that. I'm a proud beta. But wouldn't it by their view be like fucking alpha to not care about what people think about you and just care about you respecting yourself first? Be worthy of your own respect. Oh, well, other people don't respect you. What do you care about what they think of you? What are you, fucking beta? What are you, a faggot? What are you, fucking... Oh, bro, you want other people to respect you. What are you, fucking insecure? But I completely agree with that. Yeah, like, you care about what people think of you. Yeah, and that's a good thing, probably. And yeah, you shouldn't just inflate your ego as to oh well, I hate the fact that I'm not worth what I would want to be worth, so let me just delude myself into thinking I'm better to just match with my. Yeah, it's better if you actually when you see, oh, I'm insecure, I'm not the person that I would want to be, I have a long way to go. If you approach that with, well, let's make it up to that so I can claim my ego instead of fucking faking it. Yeah, so second part of that, pretty good. I just don't think it has anything to do with why he was convicted, though.
Early, work as hard as you can, stay sober, find God, keep yourself.
Fuck, dude. Stay sober and find God. Well, God's gonna have to help me get off the drugs then, now, isn't he? Because dude, I don't know. I don't feel like finding
physically
him.
fit.
I'm too fucking high right now, bro.
Don't complain. That's his worldview. Earlier generations of Western leaders might have found parts of Tate's message inspiring. Now it's seen as a threat.
Yeah, part of that. Yeah, true. Yeah.
The media treated him like a criminal up until the day he was officially classified as one.
I don't know. I feel like the reason why people hated him was probably because, like, as much as, oh yeah, people should, yeah, all of these things, they're inspirational. It's sort of, like, that inspiration sort of changes when it's only directed as men, and that is to say, like, there's a binary, like, that's what I offer to men, because women, well, yeah, they should be obeying, or some shit. Like, that's it. I don't know what he thinks of women, but I heard it's very close to that. I think I've heard him, like, say something. Yeah, let me tell you, it was pretty nasty, I guess. He, like, oh yeah, his message for what he would say men should be. Yeah, part of that is inspiring. I getcha. But I'm guessing his message for how women should be in their role in society wouldn't be as inspiring. And I'm guessing, like, dude, you're not talking about, like, the message he'd have for what women should be. I'm guessing you don't know about it. But, yeah, I'm guessing that was probably the reason that he was canceled.
Just after Christmas last year, Tate and his brother Tristan were arrested and thrown into prison in Romania, where they live. The Tates were held without charges for 3 months, very likely with the encouragement of the British and American governments. In June, they were charged with human...
Wait, why the fucking British? What does that have to do with anything? Is, like, one of them British? I guess they sort of... Bro, I'm...
Trafficking.
Yeah.
They're now under house arrest until their trial. Are the Tates guilty of human trafficking?
Yeah, by the way, I completely agreed with, like, what Taku's gonna say later. Like, when I think of human trafficking, that's like, yeah, you're forcefully smuggling, so, like, you're forcefully moving someone from one place to another. Human trafficking, like, you're selling slaves from one country to another. Like, you're selling slaves or sex slaves. I guess that would be the implication there, but yeah, I don't think that's what he did, though. He was just, what was it called? I think he gave them money. He was basically running some little scam business where he was like, yeah, basically, you're going to get paid to fuck people. I think that's called a pimp. Yeah, it's called a pimp. It's pretty much what he was doing. Like, he was paying them to, like, fuck people or whatever the shit. And he was saying, yeah, I want to be with you and all, but that wasn't true. He was just like manipulating them and stuff. I don't know how the fuck that fucking comes down to human trafficking. Like, you're trafficking them, so you're like moving them from one place to yeah. I have no fucking clue how they came to the words human trafficking from that, but it's still definitely not what Andrew Tate later describes his actions to be.
But it's worth noting that as of today, not a single woman has come forward to say that she was kidnapped or imprisoned or moved across international borders against her will by Andrew or Tristan Tate.
Yeah, that's exactly what you'd think the word human trafficking would mean, right? It's like, that's what human trafficking is. But then when people are like explaining what Andrew Tate did, like what they mean by human trafficking, it's like, oh well, he told someone that he wanted to be in a relationship with them, and I don't know what is it exactly. Like what is he being shown? How do they define human trafficking? It's like yeah, basically like engaging in a relationship with somebody and like doing something, getting them to make you money doing something by just like I don't fucking know what it was, like getting them to follow you, like get into a business with you by deceiving them into thinking that like you're going to marry them or whatever, that you want to be in a relationship with them, but that's not that. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck that's human trafficking, but wow, I've gone a tangent on that.
It's also true that in some ways the charges against the Tates seem inevitable, like they were always going to happen.
Fucking how, dude? Why? What makes you say that?
Accusing a man of a sex crime is the fastest possible way to discredit what he's saying.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's. Yeah, I guess you would probably say that of Trump too, but it's like, I don't know, maybe a lot of these people, who knows, somebody who thinks women are garbage and who has been cancelled because he has been saying forever that women are like this somewhat what's it called, this somewhat inspirational message that he has for men, he pretty much has the opposite for women. Like, oh well, y'all did serve us, like get the fuck back to work. Yeah, it's not of much surprise that someone who thinks that of women would treat women in that way. That's yeah, not that big of a stretch. And Trump being retarded, yeah, we've always known that. It's like he's being indicted right now for being retarded. I don't know how many times he's been indicted on fucking his stupidity, but yeah, I don't think the guy's like really like in his mind. I don't think he's deeply a criminal. I think he's just a dumbass, and he keeps being fucking charged with being a dumbass on several accounts. I don't know how dumb Trump can get, but dude, I need to shut the fuck up.
After
Why am I
WikiLeaks
still
revealed
talking?
that the U.S. government had been
to do a
spying on
video.
its allies and lying about it, Julian Assange was arrested in London for rape. 9 years later, prosecutors dropped the case against Assange for lack of evidence, though somehow that fact was not as widely covered.
Fucking 9 years. How does a case even last 9 years? Like, how do you spend 9 years? Are you allowed to hold someone for 9 years? Well, maybe in Romania. It's like, you know, for all I know, it's even more of a third world country than fucking France is. Well, that's pretty hard to believe, but who fucking knows, dude? But yeah, that. How the fuck do you work on a case for 9 years? It's like, unless it's a fucking like super classified type government thing, it's like, oh well, rape, a case of rape. Did this happen? Do we have evidence that it happened? I don't know, it'll take us 9 years to realize it. Yeah, that's really fucked up.
Is that what's happening here? Again, we don't know. Jeffrey Epstein's dinner partners insist that Andrew Tate is a pervert and a criminal. Maybe they're telling the truth. Either way, we think Tate's views about men very much deserve a hearing. So we flew to Romania to talk to him. We're posting the entire interview here on Twitter because we've been assured it will not be taken down for ideological reasons, as so much of his content has been. The video is long, but if you can, take the time to watch it. Make up your own mind about Andrew Tate. Here it is. So what are you charged with?
That's a really good question. I'm charged with being the head of an organized criminal group, which is in charge of recruiting girls to make TikTok videos to steal the money.
Dude, I had never heard about that TikTok thing. It's like to make TikTok videos? I thought it was like sex trafficking, so it's like some type of sex crime. And they do that on TikTok? Like, you're allowed to fucking post porn on TikTok? Okay.
From the TikTok.
I mean, TikTok is already such a garbage site that, like, they might as well just allow porn on there. It's like, porn would be better content than just fucking, what's it called? Just, like, the shit that they already have on there. Dude, I'm already Tracer. I'm all like, fucking kill yourself. It's like, yeah, you want to know what a fucking vagina looks like? I don't know, you could look it up on Google. You probably already saw it. I don't know, do you want to know what a dick... They probably all look the same, so, yeah, like, dude, whatever they were doing,
recruiting
on TikTok...
girls to make TikTok videos and stealing the money. So it's really a financial crime?
It looks that way, and it's very interesting because...
Yeah, it seems to be a financial crime that he's being accused of, but he's also being accused of rape, and, you know who else is accusing him of rape? Fucking himself. He's admitted to fucking raping someone, so... I don't know, it seems like it's a sex and a financial crime, because he sort of admitted to robbing their money too. Bitch, the only thing that's happening is I'm getting paid. Like, didn't he say... Oh yeah, like basically, since these girls are so stupid because they're girls, it's like, yeah, shows his rhetoric towards girls. Oh, well, I just tell them, oh, you have to sign this thing. And, yeah, it's basically for, like, whatever, just some contracts, whatever, don't worry about it. And, like, he was, what's it called? He wasn't paying them what he was promising to pay them, or whatever. Yeah, he admitted to deceiving them. I'm way too fucked up and tired to remember what the hell that was about, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he admitted on tape. Yeah, like, I do this whole thing, like, he detailed. I don't know why the fuck the guy would go on camera to... like, explain in detail what his crimes are. Maybe he's that fucking stupid, but, yeah, he explained all this. So, yeah, it's both sex crimes and financial crimes. He admitted to both of those.
Girls who they've identified to add to the file are saying that we're not victims of anything, and this isn't true.
Fucking, which one? Could you name names? Like... I'm sure one of these people, apparently there are multiple people, do any of them have a Twitter account? Do you want to reach out to them? Like, do you want to bring them onto here? I mean, I'm sure, like, since they're all saying this didn't happen and, like, they're having to see you be... I'm pretty sure he even went later in the show and said, oh, they're just so against this. They think this is insane. Well, I'm sure they'd want to support you, right? Since they know more than anyone that, like... the government's doing this to you and it's wrong, and the government's even suppressing them, saying, oh, well, it doesn't matter if you say that this didn't happen, we're still going to, like, say you're a victim, whether you want to, claim to be one or not. I think that's what they said later on. Well, these girls should, want to support you more than anyone, and, they should also have the right to be on there, since they're, what's it called, like, apparently they're being manipulated, they're being taken advantage of by the government. The government is saying, oh, well, we don't care if you claim that this didn't happen, we're just going to say that you are a victim, whether you want to or not. And they use their non-testimony as evidence to convict somebody that they don't want taken down. Yeah, these people would have every right to be mad and every reason to want to go on Tucker's show with Andrew Tate and say, yeah, I completely agree. Andrew, why didn't you fucking bring these people, dude? Like, back up your claim. What the fuck are you doing? You're on Tucker Carlson. This would be a great opportunity to clear your name. Bring these people on, dude. Have them tell Tucker Carlson, yeah, Andrew is telling the truth.
but the state believes it's
I
true.
mean, it's not that
State
fucking
thinks
hard,
that
would it
I,
be?
as a 35-year-old man, woke up. I was already extremely financially successful. I was already a father. I was already very well known. I had no financial motivation. I have no criminal.
I don't know. Either that or they maybe accused you of maybe that's how you got financially well off. Maybe, like, I don't know, since you were pulling this little scam bullshit of, oh, well, here's my program. Basically, dude, well, I want to teach you how to be a man and shit. Buy my fucking thing and, like, we'll teach you about nothing. But, like, oh, bro, I'm gonna keep telling you to be a real man, and that's some inspiration, dog. It's like, yeah, you're already running your scam then. Who knows how long you've been running this shit for? It's like, oh, well, this guy was operating a scam, and now he's operating a new one? Why the fuck would he do that? Am I right? It's like, bro, are you fucking serious? It's like, this fucking guy. It's like, who knows, maybe you've been doing that and it's been helping you get a lot wealthier. Maybe that's how you started, but it's like apparently it was your other scam before then. It's like, either way, it's like, he's trying to, I think, I'm guessing he's trying to, like, build up the case that, oh, he just didn't fit the profile. Like, he would never do that. Why would Andrew Tate do that type of shit? Dude, you fit the profile in every way. You used to be a scammer. You hate women. You also admitted to committing those crimes. That sort of adds to you fitting the profile. Am I not correct? I don't know. You sort of fit the profile by, like, every standard.
A record. It's not my personality profile, but I woke up at the age of 35 and decided to make girls do.
Dude, not your personality profile to take advantage of women. Or to think women are, like, inferior. Dude, fucking
TikTok to enrich myself with the pennies that I would earn from TikTok views.
So in the United States, I think the belief is that you were charged with.
Dude, I still can't get over this fucking, it's on TikTok. Like, this is porn, right? Like, if I remember well, like, the shit that he's been. And bro, like, this doesn't even really add up, of course, because if it was he could have just made the TikTok videos himself. Yeah, I guess girls can. It's like, fucking, dude, yeah, the government just made up these completely fake charges. They made them very complicated. Very just random. Oh, they were making TikTok videos. That didn't even happen, but they just put TikTok in there. Just. And who knows, maybe TikTok is helping cover them? Like,
yeah, that's human trafficking, because what you do is you force a girl to work against her will for financial gain. That's you.
Yeah, I don't see how the fuck that's... By the way, it was slavery back then? Was that human trafficking? Or do you actually need to move somebody from one place to another to be able to traffic them? Like, if you enslave someone and tell them to stay where they are, you're trafficking them? Fucking really?
Human trafficking, and their justification for this is that girls do TikTok. Some girls I know who they found who say they're not victims have TikTok accounts.
How do you?
Some of them have TikTok accounts. It's like, dude, they went that far. They looked for justification. They looked at these people, saw if they had TikTok accounts. When motherfucker, they could have just created TikTok accounts for them, since, like, according to you, they don't even need these girls' testimonies that this did happen to still like charge you and use their testimonies, which there are none, but to, like, use their fake testimonies as evidence against you in court. According to Andrew Tate, they're using these girls' words that they never uttered. So why wouldn't they just make false TikTok accounts? Why would they go through the trouble of just, oh, well, let's just TikTok. Why not TikTok? Yeah, that app. We just thought of TikTok randomly. Oh, well, how would we charge Andrew Tate? let's see if any girl that he hanged around had a TikTok account. It's like, who even comes up with that? Just, like, what a great way to just orchestrate some, oh, well, I'm gonna try to pin this guy down on a non-crime. How am I gonna do that? I could just, like, get somebody who I, like, I don't know, I could get some agent who will, like, work for me to go undercover and, like, I don't know, get really, intimate with him, try to, like, what's it called, fuck. Dude, I'm struggling for words tonight. Yeah, try to, like, get to him and stuff, try to, get into a relationship with him so that she can then claim to have been raped and then have the government take care of it, just like bring false, like, wouldn't you want to do that just to try to, like, hire somebody to go and try to like fuck you and stuff so that they can then claim that they were raped, and then like, what would they try to go, oh, well, fuck, let's just see if any girls that he was friends with had TikTok. Like, who even fucking thinks about that, dude?
Videos. I guess the prosecutor's gonna have to explain.
Bro, I'm going to go get some water real quick. Wait. A second. Okay, buddy. Alright, so I just climbed up into the attic, got myself some good shit. Epic. What the fuck? Well, anyway. Dude, I never drink this shit. What the fuck is that? Does that, like, happen? Is that normal?
It's a very interesting scenario I'm in, and I'm inside of Romania, so I have to show a degree of respect to the Romanian judicial system. And I have to show
you should tell them to go fucking shoot themselves and, like, I don't know. You should tell them you're gonna fuck their mom, dude. I don't know, given how you say they've treated you, motherfucker, I would have no respect for them, okay? I would tell them that I hope they all get cancer, and that I hope that the kids get fuck it, dude. I'm gonna shut the fuck up, but
a degree of
yeah, dude. I don't see why you would have any respect for them if this was really happening. I wouldn't.
Respect to the situation I'm in, but the overall charge is that there's an organized criminal group. There's a group of us. I'm the head of it. My brother is below me, and we use the lover boy method to convince women to do TikTok videos to make money so that we can steal the TikTok money.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, since, well, given what, like, your claim is that none of this is true, so they entirely made all of that up, why would, like, if they don't need any evidence, because clearly they can't have any evidence since they're just making all of this up, why would they make all of this up instead of making up some much simpler? Like, why would they bother doing all of that shit? Oh, well, this TikTok thing. Oh, well, we found some of them at TikTok accounts. We don't even need their testimony that this happened. So, well, it doesn't even really matter. We didn't even need to, like, look, it didn't even matter if they had TikTok accounts. We could have just said that they had TikTok accounts because, well, we're making up the rest of the charge, but we're just looking for some stuff that we could just make up to, like, oh, well, let's see if that's already true, because if it isn't, it's like, we could just be making that up, but like, oh, well, thank fuck it's true. It's like, why? Why would they make up this huge, like, fucking thing? Why would they try to look for some true things that are completely irrelevant? Oh, well, oh, since these girls really have TikTok accounts, we could, like, say that, like, we could just completely switch. They had TikTok accounts, pretty much like transform that into, well, they didn't just have TikTok accounts. Them having TikTok accounts made them oppressed. Those are already two different fucking statements. Why would they not just make up these girls who are oppressed without needing them to have TikTok accounts? Like, these are just so many unnecessary steps. Just like I'm taking so many unnecessary steps to get to my point. It's like, how many phrases would I, like, really have needed to, like, I don't know, summarize everything I've said so far? Probably not a lot.
So there's no, just to be clear, you are not accused of pandering, of pimping, of forcing women to have sex with anybody.
No, not forcing them to have sex, not restraining their movement.
Yeah, I guess it's not, yeah, he wasn't forcing anyone to, but he was, like, telling them to with, like, with a motivation that was, what's it called? Yeah, he was misleading them, and he was scamming them. Again, scamming? Dude, this guy didn't fit the profile of scamming. Okay, but...
Not stopping them from living a full life, but the fact that we are somehow convincing them to have TikTok. Very interesting. I don't...
but there's no actual... I'm asking you this because I do think it's a widespread belief that you were accused of pimping.
Yeah, no, that's nothing to do with any of this case. Absolutely nothing. And it's kind of scary because the crime in itself of human trafficking is a unique one because they can...
Dude, I need to look up. I think I sort of know what pimping is. I'm not sure. Urban Dictionary. That's in Urban Word. Yeah. Controlling prostitutes. Oh, okay, so that's like a business where, like, yeah, I guess that could, like, if prostitutes for some reason they're having a hard time finding clients, yeah, if that could be beneficial for them, that I don't see anything wrong with doing that. But clearly he wasn't just helping prostitutes and making a business out of it, which, again, that business is not necessarily ethical. You are very likely ripping off the prostitutes. But, like, again, I think what he's being charged with is doing that type of stuff deceitfully. It's like, yeah, again, that's not you forcing anyone to have sex, but if you're, doing that, like, prostituting people, by, like, and, like, you're convincing them to do these things by lying to them about, like, you wanting to do it. It's like, that's so fucking different, dude. How do you not get this? This is very, very different. Although, do I already have one, like, I'm guessing that's a glitch. Yeah, anyway, I'm still going. That's pretty good. I should. Why am I reacting to this? No.
Nor the statement of the victim. So the girls have come forward and said, this is insane. You've just picked us because we're near Andrew and we're his
Dude, they
friends.
should come forward on this fucking show.
But the whole idea of the crime is they can say that she's brainwashed, right? She's under duress. So you can ignore her statement. State says she's a victim regardless of the fact that...
Yeah, again, why didn't they just say they had TikTok accounts instead of like looking, oh shit, like what? Let's just see if these people, let's waste our time bothering to check if these people have TikTok accounts so that we could just like base the rest of the shit we're going to make up on some facts that would be completely irrelevant by itself. Like just make up that these people have TikTok accounts. Even if they really do have TikTok accounts, why would you even bother checking since you're making up the rest of the case? Why are you even trying to look for these random things? Like, who cares? If you had the power and the will to try to, I don't know, like some authoritarian state, you're trying to convict someone on completely made up charges, what you're going to do, if it doesn't need to be at all based on reality, you're just making up the whole thing, you're not going to start by just trying to look up if like you could find some true things that no one's going to verify, no one even can verify. Oh, dude, these people, it wouldn't even be worth bothering to check. Just, oh well, let's just see if these people have TikTok accounts, because that way we can pretty much make up a whole thing, and it's like, oh well, basically they were saying that I was doing this, but what really happened was just that these girls had TikTok accounts. Well, why would that even be fucking... Well, dude, I keep fucking repeating myself. It's just so fucking glaringly obvious to me. Like,
She says she's not a victim.
how is this not, I don't know, perturbing him? That, like, he isn't even raising that question up?
It's very interesting because the difference between sex and rape is consent, right?
Right.
But they remove all of that. They're like, nope, you're a victim. No matter what you say, we're deciding you're a victim. And they've chosen them, and of course these girls do nothing pornographic, they've never had sex with anyone, nothing to do with that, so they've picked TikTok. So it's scary. Imagine you're a full-grown man anywhere in the world today.
Yeah, sex trafficking. Again, like, dude, I feel like this is the 1000th time I'm saying this, but if someone was trying to make up sex trafficking charges, why would they care whether or not you had a TikTok account? Why would they base the entirety of their made-up charges on just, oh well, we found that they had TikTok accounts? If that doesn't matter, clearly they're not trying to indict you because they're offended by the fact that these girls have TikTok accounts. They're trying to indict you because of your political views. They're just gonna make the whole thing up. Why does it matter that these girls have TikToks? It's like you're so hyperfixated on
They can
that.
find two girls who have TikTok on their phone, which is every
Like,
single...
having TikTok has nothing to do with sex. Again, like, they wouldn't, if they were trying to say, oh well, this guy did sex trafficking, they wouldn't like blow their own cover by saying the evidence we have to support this is that these girls had TikTok accounts. Like, they would want TikTok completely out of there because TikTok does not give anybody any like vibes of sexual acts or anything. You don't find that stuff on TikTok. Like, I would never use TikTok, so I don't know. But yeah, that just doesn't make sense that they'd use that as a like thing to make a completely made up sex charge.
female on the planet.
Like, the
and
fuck
they
are we
can
talking
accuse
about?
you of forcing them to take the TikTok money, and even if the
It's like, I don't get why Tucker Carlson bothers interviewing like retards like this. It's like, dude, Tucker Carlson is like a really good faith person who cares about making the world better, educating people. And it's like, he's just completely putting his fucking trust in just these random retards who, like, dude, no, you're being way too fucking charitable to this guy right here. It's like, No, dude, there's a lot of
girls say they
questions that like Tucker should be
didn't
asking.
do, that this isn't true, then you're still a human trafficker.
But force, what does that consist of? Forcing someone to do something, are they accusing you of using violence or?
No, they're accusing me, and this is the thing, they're accusing me of using the lover boy method, coercing them by being nice.
Yeah, they're accusing you of using the lover boy method to get them to have TikTok accounts. Again, like that's what you're claiming, and it's like, why wouldn't, if this is all made up, why wouldn't they just say, yeah, you raped them? Just come up with that, and that's way easier than just, oh, well, these people had TikTok accounts, and you use the lover boy method to get them to, like, have TikTok accounts that they might have, like, created before they even fucking met you, but whatever, dude. It's like, yeah, why would they publicly go along with it? Not publicly, but, like, why would they even, like, declare those to be the charges against you? Isn't, like, trial public? When they, like, why would they embarrass themselves like that?
And by the way, these charges presumably are public, so...
They're public.
Yeah, oh, they're public.
And this is extremely serious.
Yeah, so, oh, they're public. They're fucking... Why would they do that to themselves? Why would they... Again, like, dude, you'd imagine if this was the case, like, they would be the most blatant fucking retards. Like, way more blatant than fucking Trump is with his retardation. Like, this is next level shit. Like, you're just making insane stuff up.
If you actually analyze the overall case against me, they're saying that
it's like Tucker Carlson is just so fucking nice to be giving this guy the benefit of the doubt. Like, I just feel like he just really feels bad for him because he's been in jail and he just looks like this friendly fucking dude. Like, Tucker, if you were a woman, he would not care. Like, he would not be this nice to you, I'm guessing. That's just... So you should probably,
his brother, by being nice
reassess your views on.
Convinced girls to have TikTok accounts and then take the money. And it's very interesting because inside of the entire case file, there's not a single financial transaction to us for money.
What are the penalties?
They're extremely severe.
Oh, damn. Yeah, wait, let me hear this again. So, okay, let's fucking hear this shit.
And by the way, these charges presumably are public, so...
They're public, and this is extremely serious. But if you actually analyze the overall case against me, they're saying that Andrew and his brother, by being nice men, convinced girls to have TikTok accounts and then take the money. And it's very interesting because inside of the entire case...
Yeah, so they were making money from their TikTok videos. And you're saying
not a single
that...
financial transaction to us for money.
You're saying there was no transaction to you. Well, why wouldn't they just make up the transactions since, again, this whole case supposedly is just built off of nothing, and they're just creating this whole scenario because the government is after you specifically for your political views. Again, if this has nothing to do with all this shit that they claim it is, that they claim that it's about, if, like, this whole TikTok thing that's just a red herring, it's got nothing to do with that, why would they bother, why wouldn't they just fake, oh yeah, there were these transactions, we fucking faked them, or we said that they happened, and we're not even gonna bother faking them, because why would we? It's like all of this is just made up.
What are the penalties?
They're extremely severe. 5 to 10 years in jail. And I've already served, coming up now, 7 months in a form of jail.
Yeah, I wonder if that factors into your prison sentence. That'd be pretty lit, but I don't think so.
They can only
So you are essentially incarcerated right now.
Absolutely, I'm on house arrest.
Incarcerated. That's a 5-syllable word. Yeah, on house arrest.
That
right
counts
there.
as jail. You can only be held 6 months without charge. I was initially picked up, thrown in a cell without charge, and I think the intention of the entire investigation at that point was to find the crime because they had very, very weak evidence. They contacted 2,000 people who know me or knew me.
Yeah, maybe to fucking investigate it. I mean, they put you in jail to find the crime. They could have found a crime without you being in jail. In fact, there's more crimes that you can commit, or that you can be framed into like potentially that you can be framed for committing outside of jail than inside jail. So like they just needed time to think. Why? Because like you're all over their asses. I thought you were in your mansion doing your thing, like making your little fucking shitty videos scamming people or whatever. It's like, oh well, they can't think without you. They need to lock you up so they can have their own like safe space to come up with a plan. Why do they need you in prison? They scared that you're gonna flee. Well, why would you be fleeing? You didn't commit a crime. Like, you didn't expect. But what, dude? Your shit just doesn't fucking add up. It's like Tucker Carlson's just being fucking too polite, not bring this shit up. It's like, dude, I don't get why the fuck he's doing that. It's so dumb.
I tried very hard to convince some female somewhere to come forward and say something bad about me. The media machine, which works hands in hands with the justice machine, as you know very well, did exactly that. In fact, they offered bribes effectively. They'd call up ex-girlfriends and say, if you have anything bad to say about Andrew, we can pay you $50,000
yeah, and
for the story.
fucking for $50,000, none of his fucking ex-girlfriends were willing to say a single bad thing about him. Jesus Christ. He had like such loyal girls. They're still loyal to him, so loyal that they're like they're $50,000 worth of loyal to him after breaking up with him. Every single one of them. Could you believe that? Not a single one of them for $50,000 was willing to say anything bad about him.
They tried very hard.
It's like, why isn't he still with all of them then?
They didn't find any evidence of anything. They then released me on house arrest, and then 2 days before the legal limit.
Like, he was just too good for them, let me guess. Like, he just like kept working on his path to self-improvement. After all, he's the role model to all the people he's putting that message to. He got better, like, beyond his ass with that message more than anyone else is, right?
Everything.
Like, he's got to be better than all of them. He just keeps fucking out, what's it called? Like, out-leaguing them one after the other, right? It's like...
They charged me with whatever they had from the beginning, which is very little. And now we have to wait for the Romanian...
They charge you with whatever they had from the very beginning, so... Wait, charge you? So, at first they got you with no charge. Dude, I'm way too fucking stupid to follow with any of this.
We can pay you $50,000 for the story. And they tried very hard. They didn't find any evidence of anything.
They tried very hard. They told a lot of people. I doubt, knowing what I know about Andrew Tate, I couldn't imagine that any of his ex-girlfriends could possibly have a grudge against him. I mean, I don't know of any relationships he's had with anybody, but like, given how he feels about women publicly, I can't imagine that any of them might have any reason to have a grudge against him. I can't imagine that he could possibly have ever been mean to any girl that he was with. That just sounded, again, not in character, just not his profile.
They then released me on house arrest, and then 2 days before the legal limit in which they had to drop everything, they charged me with whatever they had from the beginning.
Damn, like from the beginning too. It's like, dude, they had 6 months without you being all over their fucking ass because you were in jail, so they got time to think clearly, and that's all they had to come up with? Dude, like, these people, like, they had the government on your ass. They had, like, such a high fucking status. Like, these fucking people in such a high position of power that they were able to do this to you. They're just so fucking, like, inefficient, just incapable that they, even though all the evidence, they were going to just make it up anyway, they just couldn't find anything on you, even though they were making pretty much all of it up. And they were adding random stuff that they weren't making up for no reason. Like, the people charging you, who are also, like, in charge of the law, who are, like, fucking bending the law, are they all, like, severely autistic? I mean, that's the only claim you could really go by at this point.
And now we have to wait for the Romanian judicial system to analyze the file.
Why the fuck is Tucker Carlson taking you seriously? Like, dude, this makes me fucking, like, what the fuck?
How long did you spend in jail?
I was in jail for 92 days in a Romanian jail cell.
What was that like?
It was certainly an interesting experience. I won't
It
lie.
was fucking gay, dude. I got butt raped. You want to hear the story of how I got butt raped? It made me become more
Say it
manly.
was easy. It was certainly very difficult. The uncertainty of it. It's a very uncertain
Dude,
situation to be picked up
I
on
wish
just
you
before
just
New
said
Year's Eve and
that.
thrown in a cell.
I got fucking butt raped, and that was the true experience I needed to finally understand what being a real
without
man
charge.
is like.
And I'm asking different prison guards and different prisoners, how long am I going to be here? One prisoner was like, I've been here 2 years. I was like, have you been charged? He goes, yeah, but I haven't gone to court yet. Like, everyone's been there for years. I thought I was going to be there for years.
Dude, didn't you say the maximum was like 6 months that they have to let you go? Yeah, I guess they aren't following their own laws. That makes sense. But for you, they follow their own laws or whatever? Didn't he say 6 months? Like, for you, after 6 months, they let you go? I guess you're a public figure. Like, people would know if... Like, that wouldn't go unnoticed. Okay.
And it certainly takes a mental toll on you. And I think jail is a different
fucking
experience when
you,
you're innocent. There was a guy in there for murder. He's like, yeah, I murdered someone, I'm in jail. You can your soul and your mind
Yes.
can accept the punishment for a crime. But when you've actually done nothing wrong, I think jail is a lot harder.
Did you know why you were there?
Not initially. So for about the first 2 weeks, I never actually got told in English what I was accused of because I was arrested on December 29th. There's New Year's.
What were the circumstances of that?
Yeah, December 29th, 5 a.m., the armed guards ran in this house.
Yeah, so they just didn't have any translators. Okay.
They spent all day searching the entire house. They're very interested in electronics, as most federal agencies are. And then they took me that evening and said, we're going to go and put you in jail for 24 hours. And after 24 hours, you see a judge, and the judge will decide if you stay in jail. And the judge decided I should stay in jail.
What did you do? I mean, who'd you call?
I had a lawyer, and my lawyer came and he said, we need to analyze the case file. We need to see what they have against you. You're being accused of human trafficking. It's like, human trafficking? That's insane. Who? When? What? I went to jail, and then I was given all this paper in Romanian. I don't speak Romanian, although I live here. And then I was waiting for the translation. So I think it's about 2 weeks before I finally got the papers in English to understand why I was in a jail cell. And then I really understood how insane.
And you were able to fucking read them? Are you serious? Dude, I feel like this guy can. It's like, dude, not anything weird. I just feel like with the vibes I've been getting off this guy, I don't know why. I just really have this feeling that this guy is not able to read.
The accusations were.
What
I
is
don't know.
human trafficking?
Yeah, so the overall, my understanding of it, they're saying that human trafficking is when you convince a woman to do something she doesn't want to do for financial gain. And there's different methods you can do that. You can do that through
Doesn't
force.
sound like
You can also do
trafficking
that
at
through
all.
How is that-
emotional coercion.
I think most people, just speaking from the American perspective, most people believe that human trafficking is effectively slavery, selling human beings.
That's what I believe as well.
Yeah,
Absolutely. And
that's,
this is the thing that's so interesting when you finally end up the enemy of the
Yeah,
matrix. And
Yeah, it's selling them and transporting them from one place to another.
use the legal system as a weapon to punish you for having an opinion. You realize how subjective the law is, right? Because it can be a weapon. When you have something subjective, you can just pick it.
Yeah, like people were calling what Ron DeSantis did in Martha's Vineyard, getting people who said they wanted to be transported from one place to another, like getting them from that. Yeah, that was called human trafficking, and well, that makes sense. Like if these people hadn't chosen to move from Florida to Martha's Vineyard, and if these people had not been illegal, it's like I'm against. I don't think people should be illegal because I don't think we own the fucking country. I don't think we own the fucking earth, and I think it's wrong to tell somebody, yeah, well, based on where you were born, we'll give you human rights, so we won't give you human rights. It's like, yeah, just like it's wrong to tell someone, yeah, based on where your ancestors were born, such as Africa for black people, yeah, based on where your ancestors were born, we're gonna give you human rights or not. Yeah, that's wrong. Racism is fucking wrong. The Democratic Party should start learning that someday. But yeah, for the same reason, yeah, people should not be illegal. A country that we don't fucking own, a fucking continent, pretty much. That's insane. And yeah, your rights shouldn't be dictated based on where you were born. That's also pretty fucked up. But given our laws and the fact that these people, it's like, yeah, that was a whole different thing. But yeah, if the context had been different, that would have been human trafficking if these people hadn't consented to it. Yeah, that's sort of what people think of when they think of human trafficking. Like that. Why the fuck do they call that human trafficking? That's fucking insane.
So they sit and say, human trafficking is a woman doing something for financial gain against her will via emotional coercion. Well, he knows these two girls, they have TikTok accounts.
Emotional coercion?
Convincing her. That's what I'm accused of, because they have no proof of me doing anything wrong. So they said, he's convinced these girls to do TikTok for money. The girls have said, themselves have said, this is not true, and the state is denying their statement, saying, no, you're brainwashed, it is true. And I went to jail.
So how is the state, so the state...
Yeah, like at this point, they might as well just get their own girls that they're paying, just get actors who also happen to have TikTok accounts, who have nothing to do with Andrew Tate. Just get them to say, I know Andrew Tate, I've been knowing Andrew Tate. And well, it's not true. Well, since apparently you're claiming, like, they are legit claiming themselves that what you're saying isn't true and that they aren't actually victims. If they can lie to such a degree and it's just thrown away by the court because, well, like, authoritarian government, bro, why wouldn't they just go the extra step and just get girls who are just going to say, yeah, this happened, and like, just try to make it more convincing? It's like you're trying to make it look like they're trying to shoot themselves in the foot and trying to make their own case against you look as embarrassing on them as possible. And it's like, dude, there's no way they would legit go out of their way to try embarrassing themselves that much, just showing how fucking unserious they are. Like, this just sounds insane that you'd say that any government
is
would
trying
do that.
to coerce the women. So how is the state not committing human trafficking by the same definition?
Well, absolutely. It's very interesting. It's very interesting that you can sit someone down and tell them...
Yeah, that'd be absolutely true, but I don't think that's
they're a victim
happening.
when they say they're not a victim.
You're a victim of being coerced.
Yeah, and again, my point from earlier, like, yeah, that is true. These women should be fucking mad over this if this happened. Yeah, now they're being humanly trafficked by the state. Damn, maybe you should platform them. Maybe you should give them a place to speak. Andrew Tate, why didn't you bring these people on? They're probably itching to get to give their perspective, tell the world, hey, yeah, I'm with Andrew Tate. I'm one of the people who the state is taking advantage of to try to convict this guy while I'm standing with him, and I'm saying he didn't fucking do this to me. Why wouldn't you get... That gives you so much more credibility. Have them onto your show. Just fucking have them.
Coerced, and we're going to try to coerce you into conceding you're coerced.
Exactly. It's a very interesting scenario. And
okay.
Yeah, and it's a very interesting scenario. And
you've definitely made up quite a scenario.
Up until this point,
fuck me, dude.
No judge has looked at the evidence of the case. So up until this point, I've been to court a bunch of times. But the only reason I was in court was to discuss my preventative detention. So under Romanian law, if you being free can impede the investigation, you should stay in jail. So the judge agreed that, yeah, maybe if he's free, he can damage this investigation because they're trying very hard to get something.
Yeah, I mean, the only way that could be the case, I'm guessing, would be if he fled the country.
On this guy. So I've done a bunch of jail time.
I don't see fucking how else.
And now it just begins. The judge is going to look at the case. And like I said, God willing, I still have enough faith in the Romanian judicial system that she's going to look at this and go, this is not a crime.
Why would you have enough faith in the Romanian judicial system for them to do that if they have legit come up with all of this? This is legit just like the Romanian government's fucking conspiracy. They are doing all of this. They're just in a conspiracy to come out and go after you, and you just have enough faith in them that last second they'll just change their mind and drop the whole case when they've gone so far to try making so much bullshit in such a clumsy, like, weird way against you. You still have enough faith that they're just gonna walk that back randomly.
You're aware of the media coverage.
You
of this,
fucking...
however. So
I'm
you're
like
in jail for 90 days or more, and the rest of the world is talking about you. Do you know what they're saying?
They're saying very heinous things, and I would hate to come across as a
kids.
conspiracy theorist, Tucker, but I kind of have a feeling that this might be something to do with my influence and an attempt to slander my name. Perhaps I'm crazy, but the fact that they chose such a heinous crime and they reported it so heavily, and they won't shut up and keep repeating basically a slander attack day after day after day. Also considering the fact that other people who genuinely commit...
Yeah, I think if this was true, he would have every reason to be mad enough to be leeching out on the show going... not like, oh, well, I don't mean to be a conspiracy theorist, but, like, I think they're coming after me, you know, for that. It's like, dude, you'd be like, motherfucker, they definitely are coming after you. You see this is so fucking obvious. They're coming up with a fake fucking charge, and it's human trafficking. What do you know? That fucking is what they're going to fake? Like, yeah, if they're just faking a crime, this never happened, they're choosing human trafficking, and it's all a conspiracy to go after you. And the only reason you could think of is, well, I'm a big influencer, and I have politics that this authoritarian state, that the authoritarian state does not agree with, and they're trying to go after me for my fucking political disagreements with them. Like, if you're going off of, what you're going off of, like, this is all a conspiracy to go after me for my political beliefs, and they're going with this, like, sex crime thing, but it never happened. Like, it's legit based off of nothing. This isn't an accident. You wouldn't be like, oh, bro, I hate to be, like, sort of like a conspiracy theory, but, like, dude, maybe that, I don't know, I haven't really thought about it. I've had 92 days in jail, I haven't really thought about it, maybe. It's like, no, you would be fucking yelling, dude, this is fucking what happened, dude.
Heinous crimes have far more favorable press coverage. I don't want you to think I'm a conspiracy theorist. Please, Tucker, I would hate for you to come here and call me crazy. Yeah. But something very strange about it, and I think
What, when Jeffrey Epstein's friends call you immoral?
Yeah.
Dude, this is so strange. This fucking guy who used to scam, like, people, now he's fucking, like, still scamming people. Like, you remember this guy who, like, used to hate women? Dude, Jesus Christ, this guy still fucking hates women. What the fuck?
The goal of it is certainly to slander my name, and I like to see it as a litmus test. I like to see it as an intelligence test. Anybody who wakes up and looks at me goes, he's a human trafficker because of TikTok.
Why do you have such deep respect for this guy? It's like, it really looks like the way that Tucker is treating this guy. It's like he's respectful. I'm sorry, dude. Like, Tucker just doesn't see through this guy. Like, he doesn't know the context. It's like, he interviews a lot of people. Apparently, he just did an interview with Ice Cube. I don't know who the fuck that is, but I watched part of it where he was, like, in the car. And it's like, okay. Yeah, he's just doing a lot of things with a lot of people. Obviously, he didn't have time to, like, look into the context, like, see what happened. Dude, Andrew Tate definitely did a lot more things than he's letting on in this interview. Like, he's just straight up just fucking lying to Tucker. That, like, I don't know the whole context, but he's definitely lying. Like, there's no way he's telling the truth.
The goal of it is certainly to slander my name, and I like to see it as a litmus test. I like to see it as an intelligence test. Anybody who wakes up and looks at me and goes, he's a human trafficker because of TikTok, they're fully gone.
So, but from the...
I don't think anyone is saying that. But yeah, great way for you to say, dude, anyone who thinks I'm guilty, like, they really think I'm guilty of somebody else making TikTok videos. Are they No, dude, we think you're guilty of what you said you're guilty of in the fucking clip that you were recorded, that you were fucking retarded enough to record. Or to let yourself be recorded while saying, yeah, we think you're guilty of what you said you were guilty of. I don't think that's insane. I think that's, I think it's sort of insane not to acknowledge the fucking reality that's shown in front of
defend the average news consumer in the West.
Sure.
Andrew Tate, kind of an outlaw.
Yeah.
lives in some palace in Romania, wherever that is.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
he's been. And
I have no clue where that is on the map. I think it's in, like, Europe, Asia. Type.
Romania.
Yeah. Probably more Europe than Asia. Maybe even fucking Africa. Dude, who fucking knows where the fuck that is? I think. Yeah, actually, it's in Asia. It's that little thing. Isn't it that fucking thing that has, like, a tip on its end? Like, doesn't it look sort of like. Wait, let me. Yeah, that. Am I fucking wrong? Dude, how the fuck do I remember this from, like, a fucking 5 years ago? Doesn't it look sort of like this? Like, have a thing? Like, right there? Or is that a now I gotta fucking look at. Well, why do I even care? Wow, I'm. What does it look like? Fuck, kill yourself, dude. What the fuck does Romania look like? Is there any picture of what Romania looks like? Fucking, I was right, dude. It looks exactly like this. Is it also in Asia? Did I also get that right? Yeah, actually, I don't fucking care. Maybe it's in Asia. I don't. Yeah, I'm wasting too much time.
Yeah,
on
it
this shit.
sounds like the kind of place for human
Hey,
trafficking.
actually, do I have a single view? I'm guessing not, but no. No, I don't. What? Yeah. Oh, what? I have 2 people watching. Hello? Is anybody gonna say anything? If you're watching, please say hi. I will say hi back. I know you don't give a shit, but I give a shit. So, by the way, I'm gonna gentleman masterclass. I like Tucker Carlson, but
Is like the main
Andrew
industry.
Tate.
A lot of that happens here. That's what's so crazy about it, right? What's so
What the
crazy is
fuck- wait, what the fuck happens here? What is this?
Just to defend the average news consumer in the West.
Sure.
Andrew Tate, kind of an outlaw,
Yep.
lives in some palace in Romania, wherever that is.
Yep.
And Romania sounds like the kind of place where human trafficking is like the main industry.
A lot of it happens here. That's what's so crazy about it, right? What's so crazy is if they really want to find a human trafficker, I think they could probably do it quite.
Oh shit, so human trafficking happens a lot there. But I don't know, is that why you fucking went there then? Why would you go to Romania of all places? I mean, yeah, that sort of does sound like a shithole country, I guess. Fuck, dude, why are you over there? Why aren't you in the United States? Like, the fucking best first world country there is. Why aren't you in the fucking free country? Why are you in Romania, dude? What the fuck are you doing over there? Fucking human trafficking, maybe.
But they managed to get me.
That's certainly the perception.
Like-
But it's
Yeah,
one of-
I'm sure that if they really wanted to get other human traffickers than you, they're probably doing that too. People can work on multiple cases at a time.
of those charges that kind of sells itself.
Oh, absolutely. And it doesn't matter if you're found guilty or not, right? You're a human trafficker
Yeah,
forever.
yeah. I mean,
And,
that's
but I
definitely
do think that public
fair.
consciousness is changing. I think with things like
That's definitely fair, but you know what is even more incriminating towards you than having what's it called? Having what's it called? Having charges built up against you of human trafficking. You know what's even more incriminating than that? Having fucking videos leaked of you admitting to being guilty of said crimes. That's even more incriminating.
there's been some very large court
Dude.
cases recently involving some very famous people in which women were caught lying, trying to slander men's names for rape and these
But these people aren't even fucking lying about you. And, supposedly, oh, well, they're saying the truth, but they're being disregarded. Why wouldn't they just hire people to lie? Fucking again.
And I don't think people believe it anymore. But that scares me to a degree. Because I think
Like,
that
people don't believe it anymore, but people fucking do believe it because they're slandering it and everybody's just, oh, what do you think public perception of you is right now again? That's what Tucker asked you. But I think it's horrible. Wait, but people don't fall for that. So which is it?
typical
Dude,
weapon, the standardized playbook is now failing. And I don't know what the new playbook's going to be. It's
when
almost like better the devil you know.
Wait, so they're failing or they're not failing? Fucking which one, dude? Make up your
You're
mind.
too famous. You're too successful. We don't like you. Call him a rapist or a human trafficker. Put him all over the news. Slander his name. Try and wreck his life. Now that nobody believes it,
I don't know, like, they didn't really have to do that. You're already, like, I don't know, the shit you say, they don't have to make up a lot of stuff. It's like, again, if you just showed what you're not showing, that'd sort of speak for itself. How about you show that clip of you saying, I love raping you. It's like, I think that'd sort of speak for itself too. Just like, oh, those, yeah, how about you add that content?
What's the next move? What are they going to try next?
Wouldn't it just have been easier to commit like a massive financial
By the way, did
crime?
anybody tell me hi? I'm guessing not, but yeah, somebody left. Yeah, okay, fuck y'all. No, I'm just kidding. There's still one person. I don't wanna, Yeah, I wanna chase them away by calling them gay. You're not gay, okay? I promise you.
Crime and defraud
Straight
people
as
of
fuck.
billions. Come up with like a fake cryptocurrency, call it like, I don't know, FTX, or just give a name to it.
Yep, something
And then,
random.
steal billions
Yeah.
and get your parents involved and buy a bunch of real estate in the Bahamas, and then like you'd be sort of a hero, right?
Oh, absolutely, and I would have certainly made a
Yeah,
lot more
like
money
what-
than TikTok, because I don't think
Yeah,
TikTok...
why wouldn't he do that? I mean, fuck, yeah, maybe he is right. I mean, fuck, he seems pretty fucking rich already. Maybe he's using strategies that are very profitable since he's fucking rich. Who knows? Maybe that is very enriching, whatever he's really doing. Maybe it's not this TikTok thing, because I don't know anything about this. Like, this interview was the first place that I heard of TikTok, like, being mentioned around this whole situation. Maybe he's just fucking making that up. Who the fuck knows? I mean, like, that'd be pretty crazy if TikTok was legit never even involved at all in his fucking charge, and he just thought, oh, well, TikTok's pretty popular. I don't even know what I'm gonna tell Tucker. Let's just say something about TikTok. Yeah, let's just build a story around TikTok. Like, imagine if Andrew just fucking completely made up that whole TikTok thing, because,
TikTok even pays you for views, and if it certainly does, I never got a single transaction from it. So it's a very interesting scenario, but if I was accused of a financial crime, my name...
Yeah, it's like, apparently you're being accused of that financial crime, and they're, like, using TikTok as a pretext, accusing you of the financial crime, but then they're using this real thing that girls had TikTok. They're going through that fucking trouble, but then they actually don't get to have that evidence be real evidence, because it doesn't lead to any fucking... Like, it doesn't lead to its fucking conclusion that they're trying to use this evidence for, because according to you, they found that there were no transactions. So they didn't even fabricate the evidence that would make their fucking evidence that they're using hold up to something. They're just having this real evidence for no reason, and they're fabricating a crime, and they aren't even pretending that the evidence they're bringing up has anything to do with the crime. Like, there are no transactions, so, like, whether or not this TikTok thing happened is irrelevant to the crime we're prosecuting him on. So they're basically just half doing their thing. But you're gonna get prosecuted.
It would not be slander.
No, of course not. You have the presumption of innocence. So just back to the jail thing. So you're in with your brother.
At the beginning, I was not, but towards the end, I was, yeah.
What did you do all day?
It's a good question.
Yeah, you smoked cigars, you, what else? You read the Quran, and you did push-ups. Fuck, I mean, that's probably the best thing you could have done in jail.
I looked at the wall, stared at the wall, smoked
Oh, you did that
cigarettes,
too.
Lots of push-ups, read the Quran.
Yeah, read the fucking Quran. Dude, there are Quran, I mean, fuck, it's Romania. Probably, like, just like the Bible for over here. It's probably, like, the Quran over there, because, like,
Smoked cigarettes, did push-ups.
fucking reading the Quran. I mean, there's no better way to waste your fucking time in jail, to be honest. Like, whatever you're gonna do, you're gonna be wasting your time. There's nothing productive to do. Dude, you might as well be reading the Bible or the fucking Quran or whatever the shit, dude. Like,
And read the Quran.
yeah.
Basically, yes. And certainly had some introspective moments. Tried my best to get out, tried my best to via my small phone calls, understand what's happening in the outside world. try to make sure that the people I love and care about are taken care of, because I'm the man of my family, and I'm also the man of quite a large, I wouldn't say empire.
How the fuck were you able to supposedly do that over the phone? That's a cool story, dude. I think I might go to bed soon, dude. It's about to be 1 o'clock. Yeah, that's one of the big problems too with me live streaming. I tend to just start live streaming really late, then it just like get me really off track. Like a lot of the time after live streaming, I just go on for like hours, and then I just wake up at 2 in the afternoon the next day. So I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to keep my streams. Well, dude, Jesus Christ, I look like a retard just in the corner. That looks hell awkward, but yeah, a lot of the time I just end up fucking yeah, just waking up really fucking late. Like, that just throws me off, and it's like, well, I don't need my streams to be that long. It's not like I'm doing anything other than repeating myself over and over again half the time, but
there's a whole lot of people who rely on me. You know, you have staff and families, you have children and families.
I know the feeling, yeah.
So when you're plucked from that, it's kind of strange. You're in jail.
Dude, I feel so bad for this guy. Okay, so I hope y'all have enjoyed this live stream, the like one of you. Dude, I feel, and I will be seeing y'all